Alright, today we're playing Duo Avatar with Toybox. Toybox actually has really good synergy with the deck because you can just search the Yuki and this is really helpful. That is why we're trying it out. The deck is really fun and it actually has some very cool lines you can go for. And I'm personally a fan of it. So for the ratios, what do we have? Well, playset of Yuki, playset of Kokoku, this is normal. Playset of the field spell Aun and playset of the Invitation. You need all of those 3 ups, no questions asked. Then choose 3 copies of Defeating Evil. I actually added a 3rd one because it has really good synergy with the place. You really gotta have a way to pop your own take sometimes. And then we have 2 copies of Compact, 1 copy of the Ascendance. Now here you can do whatever you want with the trap cards. I like having Compact at least as a 1-off to copy the effect of Invitation again, and I would also like to have another one for the grind game. Now you don't need to do that, you can just play 1 if you want. There's also Ascendance. I like having it because you can destroy and space summon Dual Avatar monsters from the deck, because at the end of the day we don't play Fusion Deployment because we play Toybox and we play some Link monsters, which means that Kokoku is harder to access since you can just space summon whatever you want. You have to search specifically Yuki and then summon it. For the rest of the deck, we have playset of Magician Souls, 2 copy Illusion of Chaos with the Toybox and the 1 Toy Soldier and Toy Tank. This is basically for the Toybox engine. And then the playset of Droplet, which is a really cool board breaker that synergizes with the Toybox as well. Always nice to have. And then 3 Maxi, 3 Ash, 2 Cold Buy, and that's it for the main deck. Now for the extra deck, we have first of all 2 copies Manifested Aun. This card's really good because you gotta pop it, then you trigger the effect to space summon a bunch of monsters. And it also has really cool effects if you use the empowered ones to fusion summon. There's also 2 copies of the Armored Ungyo and 2 copies of the Armored Agyo. You play both of these because they're genuinely good. It's easier to summon them because it doesn't require you to have on the field Yuki or Kokoku, and basically use 2 tokens to summon this. Also we have 1 copy of the Empowered Mitsujaku. This is the card that you kind of want to end your board on the majority of times because it has really cool effect during your opponent's turn to destroy a monster and stuff like that, which is not like the best effect ever, but it's still cool. And we also have the 1 copy of the Empowered Kongyo, which is essentially your way to close games a little bit, if I should say, because if this card is attacked, you can return 1 monster your opponent controls to the hand, and then if your opponent tries to target it with spells and trap cards, it has protection to it. Nothing too exciting really, but you know, these are some older cards. We play them for fun, not because they're the best ever. And then we have the 1 Typhon, which is situational, and the 1 Link Kuribo, which sometimes you summon with Magician Souls, and the 1 IP, which is the majority of times gonna be what you're gonna summon using the toy cards after you're done with them. And IP goes into SP of course afterwards during your opponent's turn. And then there's the Dark Celine Access Code combo, which is really cool line because we do have Magician Souls and we can make use of the Celine well, plus that sometimes you might not have access to the fusion place. If for example they negate your Invitation, you're kind of screwed a little bit, so that's another thing you can do. But yeah, that's it for the deck. Now let's play some Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, that's a good hand. We have no hand traps, but at least we have access to Magician Souls, the toy box, and everything else that we might need. Oh my god, dude. Okay, let's go Magician Souls. Let's return the Illusion of Chaos to the deck. We're still gonna go for the toy box place just because I want to get the draws at the very least and see what I can top deck from them. Let's activate toy box here. Well, now let's go for the field spell. We're gonna get access to a Dual Avatar monster. Let's see, dude. I could normal summon Magician Souls just to go +2, but the problem is the toy box engine is useless right now, so might as well just go for Yuki and that's it. We're gonna normal summon, then we're gonna use the effect of field spell. The cool thing is Dual Avatars can play through shifter a little bit, which is kind of nice. Now let's get rid of the token, and that will give me a search for the Invitation, and we're gonna be discarding a card to activate it, obviously. Let's go Magician Souls, summon the 4 tokens. Let's now fusion summon. So we're gonna go for this one using 2 of the tokens, and we're gonna be also going for another play. The manifested Aeon could be nice because we can actually pop it, so let's do that here. The Compact is useless because it needs to copy the effect of Invitation, but it's actually banished. We can use Defeating Evil to pop our own monster, then we can space summon from deck. Also the Defeating Evil can destroy something they control, so that's kind of good. Oh no, this is actually not a monster effect negation because for some reason you need to use an effect monster to fusion summon, aka you need to fusion summon into Empowered Kongyo right now to get the effect. Wow, dude, this is so situationally weird. Imperm. Okay, maybe he didn't read, he's gonna negate my Armored Ungyo. Please do that. I mean, still it is better to go for that play because at least we can pop it and get some special summons. Okay, he's gonna negate it. Dude, he doesn't know. Oh my god, it's a good thing that some people don't know how to read, just use hand traps and that's it. So he's gonna get a search. Let's wait. Search Kaiman. Interesting. He did not go for the field spell. Maybe he has the Sangen summoning already. If we pop the Chundra, that's not gonna be enough because he can go for other plays. So we're probably gonna have to wait here for a little while more. If Shifter is here, that means he cannot go for that many plays compared to the full-on board if he didn't have Shifter. so I might have a chance to survive this. Let's activate the manifested Ayun because he destroyed it, and we're gonna go for Yuhi in defense mode, and we're gonna go for Kokoku in defense mode, activating Kokoku to get a search for a nice trap card here. Let's grab the Ascendance. I guess we already have the other one set, so I'm gonna wait until his last synchro summon, the best one, before I go for defeating Evo. He's gonna destroy my Yuhi. That's completely fine, of course. Attacking into my Kokoku now. Interesting, dude. If one doesn't work, why would you think that the other one does? He did not use Sangen Kanmen, which means he can get access to another Chundra, and I gotta be careful about that. Let's wait even more. Oh, please don't go for Black Rose, dude. Oh, okay. Whew, he didn't go for Black Rose, okay. I mean, Biden Dragon is useless right now. I don't know why he went into it, but so he's gonna attack into the only monster he can destroy. Sure. So now he's gonna synchro summon into level 10. Could have done that in the battle phase. I don't know why now. Oh, sure, I guess. We're not gonna destroy it because he's gonna negate it. Might as well just wait. Or actually, we can use up the negation with that. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Wait, what? The field spell? Okay. He has the Kaiman still. He probably wants to keep the Kaiman for next turn because there's no way he can get game. Let's see. Let's go Toy Box first of all. Pop 2 so we can special summon them, then we'll go from there. Actually, I should have popped Toy Soldier first, then Tank, so we can get the special summon of Soldier, which is the more important one. Oh, never mind. Caught by the grave. Yeah, that's fine. So now he's gonna banish the Soldier. Yep. And we can only get one summon with the Tank. This is not the end of the world. We can go Typhon, by the way. I'm not sure if that's the right play. Typhon seems nice because we can just get rid of the Baronade floor immediately. But first, let's activate Yuhi because we have to use Yuhi. We're gonna pop the Kokoku here and let's see if he's gonna negate it. Okay, he's not gonna negate it. Now we're gonna get a search. Second defeating Evo is a nice card to get. Let's go activate Toy Tank here though. We're gonna space someone from the graveyard, the Kokoku, so we can get another search. We're gonna force the negate. Oh wait, he negated this? Sure. So now I can pop the Armored Lungyo because we can get the additional effect of this to draw one or something, which is nice. But let's target the Sangen Kaimen because that way we can force out the Sangen Kaimen before the battle phase. That was a little bit of a risky choice, but it's not bad. He's gonna go for Genroku. I mean, he can still do something, but... And now we can go... Oh, Droplet. That's cool. We can negate it at any given point of time if we use the Droplet, so we're gonna keep the Droplet. Now let's activate the Invitation. We're gonna get rid of the Ascendance here. Chaining the Genroku immediately. Bro, why would you do that? Special Chundra. Oh, dude, this is such a bad idea. I'm gonna destroy it before you can use it. We are, of course, gonna go for the Armored Gyo because we can use it to pop, so that's great. And now we're gonna fusion again into Empowered Kongyo because we can bounce to the hand, so we can use these three. Actually, does it bounce or does it pop? Let's see. If this card attacks, can return one monster. Yeah, it returns to the hand. Okay. Yeah, now we can go destroy attack position monster. Yeah, we don't actually need to use the effect of Empowered Kongyo. Look at this. We can attack now, and because of the effect, he cannot respond with anything. That means we can just destroy the monster in general. And now we cannot attack again, but that's fine. Let's just set the Droplet and pass turn with that because we can use the effect of defeating evil, pop, get the additional draw, then we can get the compact, use the invitation, discard whatever we draw, and then activate it and fusion summon again during our opponent's turn, which is great. Actually, we could even use the compact to get the second pop. That could be also nice. He's gonna add a level 4 or lower, so we can go Droplet, negate if he adds Chundra specifically. If he goes for something else, we'll see. Yeah, that's Fajra. I mean, I guess we can negate also Fajra. That's still a good target. We could be extra safe and get rid of the toy box, and I think I should do that simply because I want to keep my compact NG defeating evil on the field so I can continue with my dual avatar plays. Now we can also get another monster effect negation eventually in the future if we decide to go for that route. Oh, he has nothing else. Well, okay, let's wait until the end phase so we can activate everything here. Actually, we cannot use the compact in the end phase, but that's fine, I guess. Let's destroy the Armored Gyo and also the Fajra so we can draw an extra card. That means we can use the compact on our turn, and that should be game. Target one dual avatar monster added to the hand. Let's use that first of all. That will return back to my hand Yuhi, so we can use it again eventually. Kokoku is actually the better choice since we can get another copy of compact here. Both of them are good choices. However, I'm gonna go with Kokoku because that will essentially give me another trap. Oh, come on, seriously? Maybe it's better to wait for the compact to turn. That's fine because we preserve resources this way. He just scooped the game anyways. Okay, well, that was a cool game. Okay, that's a nice hand. Let's start with the toy box here. We have Toy Tank in the hand already, so we're gonna go first of all with the field spell. Get a search here. We're gonna grab Kokoku because we already have Yuhi, but typically you go Yuhi with this. Well, we gotta set the Toy Tank so we can pop it with the toy box, and that will give us a at least one special summon in that case, which is not bad in general. So we can go for special summoning of Kokoko as well. Well, I think it's actually worth negating because then we can get access to additional trap cards which we normally don't have access to. One cool thing about Toy Tank specifically is the fact that when you're playing dual avatar, typically you don't have the ability to summon both Kokoko and Yuhi on the first turn. This way you can do it, and that's the cool thing about it. Now we're gonna search the compact because we need it, and we're gonna normal summon also Yuhi, and we're gonna be using the effect of the field spell, and then we're gonna be going for the Yuhi effect to get the invitation. We're gonna go for this one in the extra monster zone, I guess, and then we're gonna summon the empowered one using the Kokoko as a main material here. I mean, typically we could go for more plays. Obviously with Magician Souls you get the discard fodder for the invitation, but since we don't have access to it, we cannot do anything, right? And actually summoning Kokoko meant that we can at least get a discard fodder while also keeping Kokoko, not losing it as a discard fodder itself. And now that I think about it, we shouldn't have sent the compact, we should have sent the Ascendance, because Ascendance allows us to then return a monster to the hand after a turn. So this is still better than just sending compact and not having anything to do with it. But hey, that was a small misplay. What can I say? Well, it doesn't matter, dude. It's still game. Dude, it didn't make a difference how I play it. I know that I made a slight misplay going for compact, but still. Okay, that seems like a weird hand, but at least we can do some with that. Let's go invitation here. Max C. Well, we're gonna have to change the Ash here. It is what it is, man. So here we're gonna play it in a little bit of a neat way. We're gonna have to discard specifically Max C in order to facilitate the best plays. Unfortunately, that's the only thing I can do. This guy here requires me to have a fusion monster, fusion summoned using an effect monster, which means we have to use Yuhi for that. Summon it in the extra monster zone as well, and now we literally can't do anything more. At least we have the monster effect negation available, and the reason why we keep defeating Evo is because we can pop our manifested Aeon, pop something that he has, then special summon Kokoko and Yuhi from the deck. Okay, that's droplet. Bro, come on. Oh my god, always the droplet. Pitching Ghost Bell and Max C. Okay, now we have nothing except for one defeating Evo, which is actually something. It's actually really good to have that. Haven't played against anything but Tenpai for the past couple of days, just playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Normal summoning Chundra, that's fine. We're gonna wait until the battle phase start, then we can activate the defeating Evo here, pop it, and that's it. Ash Blossom, oh my god. Yeah, by the way, this can be Ash because it draws a card. Yeah, I know, so cool. There's still one hope for us, by the way. After this card gets destroyed, I can use the effect, special summon both the Yuhi and the Kokoko. Also, we can use the Yuhi to add it back to the hand, and the cool thing about all of that is that once we special summon using the manifested Aeon, they cannot be destroyed by battle, which means they cannot get game easily, so we'll see what they'll do. Let's go for compact, and that's it. We're just turning the spectator mode now. So he has the bounce effect of spheres. He should have kept Genroku on the field, by the way. He made a small misplay there. Let's activate Yuhi first of all. We're gonna pop the Yuhi so we can get the search here. So we're gonna have to get the invitation again. That's just a no-brainer here. Now activate the invitation. We're gonna pitch the Yuhi from the hand to activate it because we want to keep the Toy Tank to special summon Kokoko, but that's gonna happen afterwards. Let's get rid of this and now summon 4 tokens to fusion summon. We gotta go for the Armored Akgyo because that will destroy the Chundra. We kind of have to do that. We can summon something else, but maybe still going for the Mitsujaku is the right move just to get the most amount of interruptions we can out of it. Actually, I should have summoned it in the extra monster zone. I made a misplay on that one. Okay, now let's use this. Pop a monster so we can get rid of that. The problem is he can still use spheres to bounce, for example, Mitsujaku, but I don't have anything about that. Now let's normal summon Toy Tank. Actually, we can't use the Toy Tank to bring back a monster. Wait, what? Oh, we gotta control Toy Box. Bro, I forgot about it. Well, he at least bounced my Toy Tank for some reason. That's cool, I guess. Dude, all of these cards have some weird restrictions to them. We're actually not gonna proceed to the battle and deal with that. We're gonna just set the compact pass turn here. But yeah, there wasn't really a better choice than just going for these 2 monsters. I guess I could have went for like maybe the empowered Kongyo because that means your opponent cannot use anything when you attack, but he can just use spheres before that, right? So it doesn't really make a difference. Sure, let's go for compact here. It's fine, we can win the game with that. Banish the invitation. Let's summon 3 tokens and then we're gonna be fusion summoning. We're gonna be fusion summoning into the this one here. Okay, summon it in the extra monster zone, and now we're also gonna be using 2 more monsters. I guess we can fusion summon it to the manifested Aeon because we can target 1 card on the field, banish it, but I don't think it's that good, so we're just gonna use these 2 and fusion summon into the armored what was it, Ungyo, and that will be like a negation which we don't need right now, but still it's fine. Let's just pop the Chundra. That will win us the game. Okay, well, we still managed to win the game somehow.
A lot of boring math later.
Wow, we finally won the game. Woohoo. Well, what can I say, dude? That was a nice game. We managed to win in a weird, kind of funny way. Well, alright, final thoughts. What do I think of Toybox in Dual Avatar? Actually, it's a little bit controversial. Maybe Fusion Deployment can be better just to get access to an additional Dual Avatar monster, but Toybox has two main uses that make it better. Number one, it enhances your board, adding IP to the end board, which is great. And number two, and that's the most important one, Magician Souls allows you to draw more cards, which means that you're gonna have some actual discard fodder for invitation, not having to discard some of your non-engine. For example, if you discard Max, it's way worse than discarding whatever you top deck off of the Magician Souls, right? So I do like the engine in the deck. However, I think that still it's really difficult to resolve the Toybox because it's not the most consistent engine in the world. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below though. Check out more Yu-Gi-Oh! Mask Duel content, all that stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.